Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our live class on YouTube. That's where we're at. We're doing American Foxtrot this week, and yesterday we went very quickly, over the elements of the promenade, right? The promenade is the one that everybody sees in their face when they think of ballroom dancing to begin with, where the heads are turned to the sides and maybe there's a rose in their mouth and they're walking that way. Okay, so that's what we're doing today, specifically in the American Foxtrot. Even more specific, the lead breakdown. So we'll make sure to go over footwork, timing, and technique, of course. Okay, so let's get to it. So I changed my angle a little bit. I think this will help with the walls. I was a little, embarrassed to show you the dirty part of my basement, but there it is. So I cleaned it up a little bit. But this way, I'm more straight on. I think that will help with the learning, especially if you're only learning at home. All right. Okay. So let's shake your left foot. Okay. Remember, our elements are 2 walking steps. We're going to go forward, but the thing is, we are in a promenade position. So I'm going to turn around. Okay. Promenade position means your nose, your hips, and your toes. We are going to take all of those and turn them 45 degrees to our left. Okay, so if you think about standing in a box, okay, you're going to take them to your top left corner. Okay, notice I did not say chest. Okay, so your chest is staying square to the top side of your box or to the wall in front of you. Okay, so your nose, your nose, that would be weird if our nose were on our feet, right? But your nose, your hips, and your toes are all 45 degrees, okay? And the frame or the elbows and the rib cage are square to the wall in front of you, okay? So my nose is there. Now what I'm going to do is take 2 forward steps in that position. 1, 2, okay? Some may argue that those feel like side steps, but they're forward steps, okay? So here we go. We have 45 degrees with our nose, hips, and toes. And we take 2 forward walks. 1, 2. Your second step, make sure when you look down, all right, you want to make sure that you're not over cross. Here, I'll turn and face you. Okay, so over cross, meaning now you can see my back leg behind me, right? Okay, what we do want to do is if you're on the same line, like if it's right in front of your back foot, right in front of it, that's good. Okay, but we don't want to over cross it. All right? So we have hips, nose, and toes 45 degrees. We take 1 step, we take 2 steps without over crossing. But we are going to look down and think about being on a balance beam. We're on one track there. Okay, this is called CBMP, cross body movement position. Okay, from there, we're going to take our nose, hips, and toes and catch up with our chest as we step side. So we'll finish facing the wall in front of us. We will then close our feet. Okay, so we're going to look at that again. Nose, hips, and toes, 45 degrees, chest to the wall. We take 1 step forward. Second step is forward and on the same line like a balance beam. Okay, and then what we do is we square up to the wall in front of us during our side step, closing our feet. Okay, let's go over the footwork. So you're stepping heel, heel, and then side is toe, toe. Okay, let's go a step further. We have heel, heel, toe, 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 heel. Okay, so the first time I did it, I explained how we arrived on the foot. Then the second time I did it, I explained how we come off the foot. Okay, so when you're first learning, just think about how you're arriving. Okay, I'll do that one more time. What part of the foot steps first? It goes heel, heel, toe, and toe. Okay, once that is automatic, then we add the second part, how we leave the foot. Okay, it goes heel. We're going to leave the foot staying flat there. Okay, then we have heel, toe. We're going to end on our toe. See if I can get my balance on our right foot. Okay, then we're going to come through and step toe with the left foot, stay on the toe, and then go toe, heel with the right foot. Okay, But again, please don't worry about that second piece until you've got the first piece down, okay? One thing at a time. You want to build it up like an architect or an engineer would build a building from the ground up, okay? Nice strong foundation. Here we go. Heel, heel, toe, 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 heel. Or if you're first starting, oh, my cat's looks like it's going to jump in the washing machine. That'd be crazy. You're just thinking heel, heel, toe, toe. Okay, that'll get you on the right track. Now our timing. First two steps are slow. We're following our traveling basic timing. Okay, so slow, slow, quick, quick, followed by a quick, quick, right? So it is a total of 8 beats, okay? 2 beats for the slow, or 1 beat for the quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm good at math at 6 counts, I promise. So we have 1, I'm brushing 2, 3, I'm brushing 4, 5, 6. And down, flatten my foot. Let's see if I back up and get a little bit a better view of my feet. I'm going to hold my pants up so you can see the space under my heels. Right, we're 45 degrees. We have slow. We're starting with the heel. We brush by count 2. We have another heel slow, same line, same balance beam down below. We are not overcrossed. Okay, this is 3, brushing by 4, up and above our feet by 4. To the side 5, staying up in your toe on 5, closing 6, and lowering on the and. Ooh, that's a lot, all right? So if you're trying to do everything at once, good for you, very good for you. Make sure you give yourself lots of time. Do it very slow, numerous reps, okay? If you're just building one at a time, same thing. Slow, 1 layer, then add the next layer, then add the next layer, okay? One last time. For our leads, we're taking our nose, our hips, and our toes. 45 degrees or to our top left corner of our square that we are standing into, right? We have 1 following through 2, 3 following through 4, 5 closing, 6 and lowering. Okay? All right, so how do you lead this? Okay? Really, you want to make sure you are giving the turn of the head, hips, nose, and toes at the end of whatever step you're doing before it, okay? So if you're doing a basic, I'm coming at you, right, and I go quick, quick, and then I turn my nose, hips, and toes, and then I go, I'm going to be too late, okay? And again, if you're just starting, just think about turning your head. In the beginning, that's plenty of lead to get you started, and it sets everything else up for good habits, okay? So we'll do it just talking about that, actually. So we'll go slow, slow, quick, quick. When I say quick, I'm a little too close for you to see my whole head. But when I close on my quick, that's when I turn my head so that I'm ready to go, okay? Right away on the next beat, right? So I have slow brush, quick, quick with my head. You see that? As I close my feet, boom, I change my weight and turn my head. All that happens together, and then I'm ready. Slow, slow, woo, quick, quick. Early release day for my kids. They're up there having fun. All right, so again, make sure you don't wait until you're finished and you're adding an extra beat to lead and position yourself. That all has to happen as you're dancing your beats, okay? We don't create an extra beat just to get into position, okay? And in our case, most of the time, especially if you're just beginning, you'll be coming from a side close, okay? So as you close your right foot to your left, you're going to go into position and then take off, okay? Practice, practice, practice. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, just focus on the head turn. At the end of this week, I will go over some common mistakes with the promenade position. And one of the things we will talk about is when we do turn our head is to leave it back there where it belongs. A lot of times we're thinking and when we're learning, and then when we go to turn, we kind of come forward, right? So we don't want to do that. Our head is pretty heavy. It's the heaviest thing on us, actually. So we use it to our advantage when we're dancing with a partner, okay? And we want to keep it out of our space in order to do that. All right. So that is your breakdown for the lead of the Promenade Foxtrot. Drop me a comment. Let me know how it's going. If you're having any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. If you're local, I will see you tonight at Ballroom Blitz. We will have lots of fun doing the nightclub two-step. And if you're not, we will get to nightclub two-step eventually, probably next year. I'll go through a lot of the nightclub dances, okay? All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do the follow breakdown. All right, bye-bye.